Hey, what's up, everybody? Commander Radix here, bringing you a new episode of the Lazy Koalas podcast. We're back. We're in action for the second episode in a row. Thank God we didn't die after the first. I'm your host, Commander Radix. With us today, we have Cody, the MADHOUSE Samurai.
Hello.
We have the one and only Dreadcore.
Hey.
We have Ultrox Infinity.
Who?
And we have Twisted Ambition.
Oh, I see you're saving for last. Alright.
And, you know who we don't have here today? We don't have MC the Laze Boy, the Thought himself. He is gone. He is missing in action. This was supposed to be a Pokemon podcast, but you can't just do a Pokemon podcast without Laze, since he's like the go-to Pokemon dude. His his profile picture was his face inside a Snorlax, for God's sakes. We can't just ignore him. We just can't leave him out of it. But he had to jump out of the window, had to just, you know the Twin Towers, when they're coming down, everything's crashing around and you're standing on one of the top floors, you think your best chance to live is to just jump out? He's doing one of those things, and we're just left here in the burning Twin Towers. So we're going to talk about something different today. We're going to talk about social media. But this is all because, might I remind you, viewers, ladies and gentlemen at home, I would like to remind you that all this is because Laze is a thought!
Welcome back to Radix Rants.
Damn.
Episode 1.
Oh my god.
Wait. Welcome back to Radix Rants, episode 1? That's not how that works.
Episode
Radix
0,
Rants?
my dude.
Blaze literally said in the last podcast, next week is going to be a Pokemon podcast.
Oh
He
no.
did. And
Wow.
Son of
Okay.
a thought.
Gosh dang it.
yeah, I would frown upon previewing what we'll talk about next, because you never know what's going to happen, and you never know when the person shouting out the next podcast is going to jump out of the Twin Towers.
I personally think that Laze. I have no idea where I was going with this, so I'm going to shut up now. It's awkward.
I think Radix is pissed. Jeez.
Radix has a
media.
very refined schedule that if it gets thrown off a little bit, he gets very anxious and uncomfortable.
Oh, so he's got OCD.
Yeah.
If it's an hour beforehand, sure.
It
And I've
was
been preparing
very
for
last
this
minute.
all day.
Yeah.
I even said last night, guys, if you have to reschedule, do it now.
Alright,
So-
so Twitter.
Like, every time I go into Twitter, it's a madhouse. It's a war zone. Like, okay, Twitter, it's fine on desktop because I have it set to Japanese, and the trends are in Japanese. And I can look over at what's happening, and, like, the Japanese on the internet don't go as crazy as things can get on English-speaking Twitter, so I'm fine. But whenever I go into my phone, you can change the language of your phone, but you can't change your geographical location to show, for Twitter at least. And I still get the same Twitter moments and Twitter stories and trending hashtags that's trending in the United States. And I picked up my phone just a few hours ago and saw that hashtag Fursuit Friday was trending.
Oh no!
Hell yeah.
This is trending on like the one of the largest social media platforms in the country.
Oh god, why?
And it was right above. It had less tweets, but it was listed above a news article about, Trump pulling out from starting war with Iran at the last minute. And I'm like, why is this right beside? Like, normally I'm against war. I'm against the death of society. But if Fursuit Friday's trending, drop the bombs.
I just want to say one thing. Commander Radix, you were the one that brought up furries again on this podcast, okay?
It was not Cody or
you.
myself. It was not one of us.
You know,
it was you this time.
I'm just
It's
saying.
normally me or Cody doing this shit. It's you this time.
If people want to wear fursuits, let them wear fursuits. Just leave them over
Kill them.
there. Kill.
I have
Wow,
a-
that was
tolerance.
extreme.
We draw the line, and Draco, I'm not.
They
gonna
are
do that.
no longer human once they
I'm not
put
gonna
on
do
that fursuit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll leave it at that.
I'm pretty sure that's
they
what they
don't-
want.
It's a bit
Exactly.
harsh.
So we hunt them like animals.
That's
It's
true.
a bit harsh. I'm going to go with harsh. Harsh is
No.
the
You
word
know,
I
I'm
bet-
looking for.
I wonder how insufferable Dreadcore would be if he was active on Twitter.
He
He'd be
posted
the worst.
all of Trump's tweets like, this fucking orange idiot here.
You need to
Be
set
the
up a
Mark
bot.
Hamill of Twitter.
Well, I'm not active on Twitter, so you can just not worry about that.
Then why are you here?
Because I thought this was about Pokemon, and then Lays didn't show up.
Thought this was Pokemon.
All right. I got banned. I got blocked by somebody today.
Oh.
Oh, I did see
Why?
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Hang on. I'll go on the Discord. I guess I'll post the 2 pictures I took.
Oh boy.
So Radix has some like ammo he used in the video. So this artist that I follow, she posted stuff, right? And
As you do.
and she tweeted out or republished or retweeted one of her friends. Jesus, I can't talk right now.
Yeah.
So
Words.
I saw the picture and went, oh, it's basically pretty decent art, but I'm gonna meme the shit out of it. So this is what she retweeted and posted. I got the names already blurred out and shit, but that's what she tweeted out, okay? And it's like,
Alright.
here's a picture. Slowly been working on chipping away the past week. Called it done for now, so I can move on. Tried a lot of new stuff in regards to shading, and this time, hope you like it. You know?
Looks nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice. And then this is what I fucking posted back to her.
God dang it.
And she
Hell
fucking
yeah.
blocked me.
For those of you who are listening to this in the MP3 format, which the Lazy Koalas podcast is now available for MP3 only, Twisted replied to this person who gave a good, art picture of this anime-style girl, and Twisted proceeded to respond with an image of a zoomed-up face of Thomas the Tank Engine looking at the stocking thigh part of the image.
It's a very good
that little crypt part of the
this-
thigh, man. That's my bread and butter, dude.
You're just admiring their work. Why'd they block you?
That's the
Yeah, he's
appeal
really
zone.
admiring it.
It's just like, and I look back at her profile because I was seeing she did commissions. And went, so and so's blocked you. I'm like, oh, so I was gonna give you money,
Is
but
Twisted
all right.
dying for anyone else?
Yes, Twisted is
He's
dying.
dying for us, but the good
it won't
thing
matter,
is
that's right.
it won't matter for the podcast.
Don't acknowledge it.
I'm recording my stuff.
Don't acknowledge it. It's already acknowledged. Ultrax, you acknowledge it first.
We would cut that out. Editor's note.
No!
I hate,
No more
I
editor's
hate
notes.
that joke.
Clap.
That joke needs to die.
I watched the podcast in full. It wasn't that annoying. It's just you.
Editor's note.
It annoys
no more
me
editor's note.
deeply.
Editor's note. Cut out the last editor's note.
Editor's note, cut out my jugular. Let me end now.
Why is my internet taking a shit right now? What the hell?
I don't even know what he said.
Oh no,
I don't
it's
know.
that bad.
It's I would say he's self-censoring, but again, it doesn't matter because he's actually recording on Destiny himself. So,
Like my voice connection went down to like the red bar.
This is terrible.
this is terrible.
I know the people
moving
listening to the
on.
podcast won't understand our reactions, but
I think
believe
Twist-
me, it's terrible.
It's quite.
I think Twisted is
amusing.
on an NES.
All right, so since
I'm
I
not
can't
sure I get the
understand me
reference.
too much, I'm gonna start reading Mein Kampf in the
Nintendo
background.
Entertainment System.
Yeah, I never mind. Yes. Anyway,
Okay. He's
I know
pull
what
up Mein Kampf.
NES is. I just don't know why you picked an NES to say that he was on.
he's on a
Basically,
toaster.
Twitter's
then,
out of
okay?
control, and we need to stop it.
All
Here,
right.
it's Kamikaze.
Stop. All right, how do we stop Twitter, guys? How do we end one of the most popular social media sites in the modern era?
People will stop posting tweets
We me
if
too
we
them.
kill all the people.
See, that's just genocide.
That's
So?
is
Like, if we're like racially targeting certain people,
No.
No,
Everyone.
maybe I
Everyone.
can
He's saying
understand. But
is
yeah,
that
but
even-
that's where I have the issue.
is that even
Like, I'm a person. I don't want to kill me.
Too bad.
Well,
Who just was that Twisted the drop?
don't
out?
don't acknowledge it.
All right. Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Hey.
Yes.
Okay. Nope, it's going back to normal. Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
no.
Oh no.
well, let's just
Acknowledge it.
ignore him.
He can just be talking, and only the people on the podcast will think he's crazy. What the fuck?
All right.
Yeah.
So,
That's
Moving
some Chris
on.
soundproofing right there, my dude.
So
anyone else have experiences with social media?
Me and you have both run into this problem on Twitter now, where we post something, and then we get people who like it who obviously don't know the context whatsoever.
Yeah.
They like it anyway because it's somewhat related. My example was that I made basically a parody video of Bionicle, and I tweeted it out, and people who actually like Bionicle were liking my tweet about it.
This is weird because we talked about this in the last podcast.
Well, your example is much worse, though.
Oh.
Yeah, my example was I tweeted out #Pride Month, study up on your LGBT history, and it was a link to my History 101 stream where I talked about that gay member of the KKK that tried to invade Dominica.
Oh, God.
And then all these people with rainbow flags in their username just kept reblogging it, and I'm like, guys, come on. Are you reading the tweet?
They just.
It's like
they
vegetarians
just-
supporting Hitler because he was a vegetarian. I think he was vegetarian.
Veggie history. Hitler.
#go vegan.
#go vegan.
I don't know if he was vegan, was he?
He was
Well,
vegetarian.
no.
Yeah.
He dabbled in a little bit of fish, a little bit of chicken.
I can't
No,
say.
Hitler.
Yeah, Hitler. Did.
Okay, I'm back.
It's excellent.
Okay.
Do you have a scheduled time for your next outage?
Probably about 10 minutes. Whenever Erica starts watching Netflix again.
Cool.
Oh.
I mean, that's about as best as I can do at the moment. Anyways,
Yes. Anyways,
Twitter. We're still on Twitter, right?
are we on Twitter?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the people who are here are most, besides the people who don't use social media, are most active on Twitter.
It's true.
I mean, I use Instagram a lot as well.
I've used none of them.
I use Instagram now because my friends forced me to. They physically.
Oh,
Force
cool.
it
Then I
upon
can find
me.
you. Let me follow you on Instagram.
Ha! You'll never find me. Ha!
And just let me look at your real name.
You fool. He has 70 alternative accounts.
Thwarted.
I don't think I've ever used Instagram before.
You have a Twitter account. Did you even know this, Cody?
Did you know you have a
vaguely.
Twitter?
The pretty much the only thing I do on use Instagram for is like occasionally, I'll send out a picture like I've sent out like two, like maybe two.
There's a lot of gingers when I type in your name.
No, good for you,
It's
I
a
guess.
cultural thing.
What are you typing in ginger? What are you doing?
No, I just typed in his name.
Mostly the only thing that I do on here is just I get memes from my friends who forced me to get the app. So it's just my DM's just filled with just memes. There's so many memes. The short of it is that no, I almost never use social media at all. I mean, like I browse occasionally to see what my friends are up to on Facebook, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
I don't really want to bring this up, Drekor, but you
Yeah.
forced my hand.
Oh no. Hit it.
I know you like to look on Facebook for people that you disagree with and then start fights with them.
Oh
I don't.
no.
That's not what I do.
I know.
Oh,
I know this is
no.
what you do, Drekor.
I don't do that. I scroll. I
no.
scroll.
You're one of those people.
He's one of those.
No, I scroll.
Who do you
I,
think you are? Get the Gecko of Truth?
I scroll through
Gecko
Facebook.
of truth.
I see posts.
The worst
I
idea.
look at the comments, and I see something that is blatantly false, and I make the mistake of replying to them, and then do it over and over again.
Drekor.
Poor Dreadcore.
Just, it hurts me every time I do it, but I still do it.
I stopped, especially for YouTube comments, I stopped posting YouTube comments years ago. I don't do it anymore. Unless it's a Commander Radix video.
Hey!
I only really comment on different videos from members of the Lazy Koalas. But when I was like real young, I got into. I only commented twice, and both of those sparked a fight that I participated in. So arguably, I commented more than twice. But I started off a new comment twice, and both of them started arguments. One of them was on a Fred video.
Wait.
Yeah, this is real far back.
This is some OG shit right here.
I commented. I was like a little kid. And I'm like, wow, this Fred guy's funny because I'm literally a little kid.
Hi, Fred here. Hi.
Fred was also my introduction to YouTube, so don't be ashamed.
So I comment, wow, I really like this Fred guy. And then some, I assume, 30-year-old man just comes in and just starts crapping on Fred. And my little 12-year-old brain is like, oh, I know you did not just...
So wait.
Attack on the God
This
King.
is us with Fortnite. Is that the equivalent right now? Are they us with Fortnite kids?
You're right, we're monsters.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I've become the monster I fought against.
Oh,
but I was in a heated flame war on a Fred comment section over the quality of Fred. My second fight was...
quality of Fred.
The quality
It's
of
a word, a phrase, first of all, I don't think I've ever heard. Two,
I actually got
John Cena's his father.
There are three arguments. I just remembered one, but the second one I was thinking of was it was a video on the is anyone familiar with the Leoncourt Rocks dispute?
The what?
No.
What?
There is a small chain of tiny islands that are disputed between South Korea and Japan.
Okay.
You can see where this is going.
Yes.
I make a comment. I'm still in like middle school, by the way. Like I said, I only commented a long time ago. I make a comment about how the Leoncourt Rocks, which in Japanese are called Takeshima, how Takeshima is a key part of Japan and that the Koreans need to keep their hands off of it.
Keep your dirty Korean hands off my Takeshima.
This is such a Radix thing to do.
And all of a sudden, a Korean has entered the game.
Oh no.
And you can imagine where it goes from there. So we had a little, flame war against a Korean over the Leoncourt Rocks when I was in like middle school. It wasn't long after that where I got into a fight with a Russian.
Why?
Because I was on a history documentary about the reconstruction of Russia in 1991 following the collapse of the Soviet Union.
As one does, yeah.
And as a middle schooler, I was really strongly against communism. So I go in with my middle schooler insights saying, haha, communism bad, whatever. And then in comes a Russian. Now, Russians view the Soviet Union in an interesting light, especially the latter Soviet Union. Any Russian you see in their 30s, they remember the Soviet Union as a good time because when the Soviet Union fell in 1991, life in Russia became terrible because the transition between communism to a mixed economy is a very painful transition that makes communism not look so bad. And what resulted was me, with my understanding of the Soviet Union coming from freaking the Joseph Stalin times, fighting with this Russian that lived through the collapse of the Soviet Union over the merits of communism. Keep in mind, I'm a middle schooler. So this isn't a real intellectual... I'm not really making any real intellectual points. That's like my entire comment history on YouTube before starting my YouTube channel, and from that point on, I've only commented on Lazy Koala videos.
That's why I have 70 alternative accounts. Gotta try to PewDiePie, guys.
So, but, Twisted is one of those people. Dreadcore is one of these people.
Wait, what?
You're one of those people.
Well, I don't comment on my main account. I comment on my other ones.
You make an alternate account just to do trolly shit.
No. I do that because I don't want. Because I'm trying to make a professional kind of workspace of my channels. I do it on another one if I want to comment on a video.
And it adds the anonymity, so
that helps as well.
Good.
But it's still the same email. If you actually looked in a little bit, it's still the same emails.
I don't think anyone's going to track you down.
I haven't said. I think the only thing what was the one thing I think I've said that may have gotten me in trouble? Oh yeah. It was on a Caitlyn Jenner video back when all that was going on.
Oh yeah, I can imagine how that went.
It's like, I think I said something like, "It's still a dude," or just some like really shy shit like that.
Yeah.
And people like flaming me a little bit, going like, "Oh no, she's an inspiration." And all I would say is he. Like every time, but she did this. He. Like that was my only response the entire time. He.
That sounds like.
And then I said fuck it, and I went through
every.
every post that was like she's inspiration. Just went he. It's just like as a little correction,
It's
little
good. We
correction
have
symbol.
the polar opposites of Dreadcore and Twisted here.
Me and Dreadcore are pretty well exact polar opposites. I mean, I am more central right. He's pretty decently far left. I have a soul. He doesn't. You know, it's kind of pretty different people. I have a loving household and family I'm making, and well, then Dreadcore.
Thanks.
Dreadcore has me.
I'm sorry, Dreadcore. I love you, buddy.
Oh,
We'll still bang, okay?
it hurts so much.
Punch him, Dreadcore.
He's
Punch him.
He's not saying no.
Whoop him.
Oh, please do.
Oh.
I bet Dreadcore, he could climb all over you. He'd get you.
Are you
Is
a
that
good
the-
power bottom, Dreadcore?
Oh no.
You wouldn't be able to catch him. He's so squirrely.
Yeah, I'll let you know as soon as I know, Twisted. I'll let you know as soon as I know.
Yeah, just let me know, man. Keep me
Yeah.
updated on your sex
Yeah.
life.
Yes.
Especially the gay part of your
Hi,
sex life.
Mark.
That's what
How's
I
your
really want
sex
to know
life?
about.
Of course. I mean, like, what else would be related to you at all, right?
I didn't hit her. She was a dude.
What does that
Calm
even
yourself.
mean?
I'm not sure what.
I think he was replying to me in my room reference.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I see. Any other social media? I
Well, I used
have
to-
to say that. Oh, you go ahead. I've talked.
No, sir, you please.
No, I will literally put a gun in my mouth and pull the trigger before I speak before you.
Well,
Oh, all
Seems
Sharks
as
has
if
spoken now,
you
so
have
now
lost.
you go.
no, I used to make YouTube comments all the time, every video.
Every video.
Eventually, well,
BRB, guys.
also involving Fred. Going back to that,
Excellent.
YouTube used to have this feature. I don't know if it was like a chat or if it was just the comment section, but it would live refresh. But it was the very old layout of YouTube. Back when before they had channel banners and stuff.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And you could edit hyperlink text colors. But they had this chat/comment feature on people's channels, and people would go to Fred's YouTube channel to talk to each other and stuff. And on my first YouTube channel, I would do sub for subs in Fred's chat room.
Oh, God. Oh, all Sharks. Oh, that hurts.
We're glad you recovered.
I was like 10 years old or whatever.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
YouTube's
Yeah, it was
taken a
great.
lot of features away. Like if you look back at like some of the older YouTube layouts, like you could like organize your subscriptions into, I think they were called circles. So like if I wanted to see a sub feed that was just lazy koalas stuff, I could. If I wanted to see like
I remember
the
that.
anime community.
They got rid of that
But
at some point.
Yeah, I thought that was a useful. There's a lot of useful things that YouTube just said, we don't need that.
There's something that was a little complex and not many people did it, but I used to do it on my old, I think it might even be my current channel, but just forever ago. In the banners, you could edit like HTML to make it so that certain parts of the banner were clickable and would link to websites. So you could have
I
like
think-
a Twitter logo in
yeah.
your banner
I
that
do
would,
I do
if you
remember
clicked
that.
it, you could go to Twitter.
They got rid of that
I
at some
think I
point.
remember that.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. That was a cool feature. Of course, sometimes people would troll things and lead to screamers or whatever in their banner. But
What's happening to YouTube?
It's
does YouTube count as a social media? It's practically a social media.
yeah,
nowadays.
I
I'd
think
say
it-
it does.
yeah. I think it counts as social media.
Sorry about this.
People keep up with each other on the site to an extent.
Because Google Plus didn't work. Rip in peace.
That did not work at all.
But I used to comment on lots of videos and try to engage in communities. Don't do that at all nowadays. Now I don't care. I'm dead inside.
No, yeah, my...
It would just almost always lead to some kind of argument, and no one would go away winning that argument. So I just realized that it was completely pointless, and I should just stop.
Right.
So sad.
Although you learned a lesson that Dreadcore seems to have not yet learned.
Maybe one day.
Probably not.
Maybe one day.
I think some people just have that spirit in them to sort of interact and everything too, and I just don't have that.
Eventually you learn that not all people will be able to be changed through I've never heard someone who, like, I used to hold this belief, but then, like, someone responded to my Facebook comment, and, like,
exactly.
It changed how I saw everything.
Okay, so... I mean,
you gonna try to defend yourself?
No. No, shh.
No, he's not willing to do that.
We're listening.
I say as I begin defending myself. Generally, I don't comment to try to convince the person I'm commenting on that they're wrong. Is just because I don't feel good like leaving that statement undisputed. Because it's kind of like just sitting there. Maybe someone who doesn't know any better is going to come across it and be like, "Oh, that's a thing." And then maybe if they see my reply to the comment, they might go, "Oh, I guess that's not a thing."
Yeah,
at the very least, you've shaken them a little bit. Like, not everyone agrees with me.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, because, like, it's one thing to see people arguing, like, oh, those people arguing online, don't they know nothing will come out of it? But then, like, at the same time, if you, like, look through, like, I was looking through hashtag Fursuit Friday, and, like, I would find, like, furries with their Twitter posts, and, like, no one in the comments would be, like, challenging them, and they'd just be like, "Oh, wow, you look like such an amazing furry," and I was just reading through the, comments with my frown growing every slightly more the more comments I read, and, like, there was no hope. So I can see the point in at least existing to challenge stuff, so people just browsing through don't see that, oh, everyone, this is just a complete circle fest.
Yeah, I know what you're going for there, yes.
Near the end of my tenure of making comments on YouTube or whatever, I would end almost every conversation with, "Well, I guess this is going nowhere. I'm going to say goodbye." Of course, then the person would reply, "Then
right.
That means I win."
Oh.
But
yes, as they do.
I didn't care at that point. I was done.
No, if I stop having a conversation, I literally just, I don't say bye. If it's a civil discussion, I'll say like, "Oh, this is a nice discussion," bye. But if most of the time it's just like I just disappear. I just don't comment again. Just leave it.
I don't know how people have the energy to just go back and forth forever.
I mean, I think the longest comment, argument, or whatever you want to call it, I've had was 3 days. 3 days long.
Like 3 days straight?
No, yes. I was talking to people for 3 days straight, and just no. It was back and forth like every hour or so, and
I'm back.
Welcome.
That's fantastic.
I just realized Radix is gonna have time in my podcast, my audio. He's gonna have to like clip out.
Right.
Because I was talking with Eric about our pizza order.
Oh no.
Lays left me a secret message in his audio at some point. He muted his microphone in Discord and then just like started to whisper things into his microphone that I had to deal with when I was editing.
God damn it.
Luckily I say like when I'm leaving and when I'm coming back, so it's not gonna be too difficult, but
yeah.
Well, even then, while editing, I will know when like Dreadcore's in the middle of talking, like, "Oh yeah, I think pepperoni might be a good."
I have to be
Christ.
because of the keto thing. I have to be a barbarian, and just like, oh, look at all this bread and shit. Get all that bread and hell out of here. I just want the toppings and all the supreme goodness. But the bread's just evil, so I have to like tear apart this pizza just to get my keto fix.
Christ, that sounds terrible.
I'm a monster.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're
Let me
on.
close my door now.
Talking about Facebook commenting.
Oh wait, one
What?
time when Lays was editing, it was during a Gmod session, and our call got disconnected, everyone's call, and then I started leaving secret messages for Lays. So when he edited it, I think he edited it into the video somehow though.
I don't know. I think adding our intro thing that just us all like sequencing our thought should be in the video somewhere because that was pretty great.
You need
like
to turn it into a song.
Just 5 guys saying thought all at the same time.
Is that what they do at Five Guys?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is.
God damn.
My sister worked at Five Guys.
Oh, she
She's
did.
not even a guy.
Did they get free food when they worked there?
Probably not.
No,
You don't know. Okay, ask your sister
she
next
brought
time.
me home food before. I mean,
I don't know.
before keto, when I could pig out on garlic
Of
fries.
course.
And
Oh, garlic fries. Oh.
they'd give you a whole bag just full of fries.
Oh yeah, no, I remember. There's a Five Guys down at the in Rehoboth, and
No one knows where that is.
yes, it doesn't matter. Rehoboth, guys, it's in Rehoboth.
I'm from Rehoboth.
Anyway,
Is that on Tamriel?
no. Anyway, so there's a Five Guys down on Rehoboth Avenue, and like, not every time I went in there, but like fairly often when I went in to, because I like worked like right nearby, they would just give me extra fries, just like fill the bag with fries. I'd get like a hot dogs and fries, and my bag would just be overflowing with fries.
They make them all fresh. They got to get rid of them.
Yeah, so many fries. It was pretty great.
Anybody follow Five Guys on track?
I can't.
Don't.
This is
that's a
really
thing we
this is
can
some
talk
really
about.
Oh yeah, we should have a whole podcast about like fast food, talking about that shit.
Yeah, the branded Twitters. Oh god.
Oh.
They used to be kind of, you go there, it was funny, and now it's just cringe.
Yeah, there used to
I
be
like
like
how.
what? Sorry, go on.
No, you go. I'll kill myself.
Okay.
You'll do it.
There used to
Do it.
there used to just be a couple that like did it, but now there's like all of them all the time. And it's ridiculous.
I also like how all of them are gay now. For
Oh hell yeah.
Every single company is gay.
They're all gay. Everyone.
Gay for the Colonel.
They're gay
Corporations do not care about your gender identity. They're just looking for bucks. You're just money.
Everyone besides Chick-fil-A is gay.
Everyone besides Chick-fil-A. Isn't it interesting that Chick-fil-A is the only fast food company I follow on Twitter?
That is.
And they
very
also
obvious.
have the best
Coincidence?
service.
No.
Jesus Christ. Out of every one of these companies, Chick-fil-A, hands down, the best customer service I have ever had in my life. I've only had them mess up my order one time, and they immediately went, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Give me a free fucking
you are
chicken
straight.
sandwich."
I think.
As long as you're not screwing your partner in there, they don't care if you're gay.
And I do, and they always tell me to leave.
Because you're screwing your partner in the shop. I don't think McDonald's is going to be like, "Oh shit, he's gay. I guess we got to let him finish,"
Arnold loves the gays.
No,
Okay?
I don't go to Chick-fil-A anymore. Because
what's your reason now, huh? Go, let me hear it. Go ahead.
It might have been a valid reason, Twisted. I don't know why you approached it like that.
I have ethical concerns about them donating to anti-gay organizations and such. I just don't, so I don't go to them.
Okay,
Just,
well,
would
that
be
is
more
their
concerned about
corporation and
their
their money,
owner.
so you're just losing out on some great ass chicken.
yes,
I'd
but I
say I'd
don't
be
want
more
to give them more money, so I just don't. That's fine. I
That's
can
fine.
get chicken
I'll
somewhere
buy
else.
double just to make up for you now.
That
Jesus Christ.
Twisted, don't do that.
I'm gonna
I
buy
have a better
double now
excuse not
just
to go
to
to
make
Chick-fil-A's
up.
'cause I'm already
Twisted, you're on
dying.
keto. You can't get fried chicken.
I don't have any
That's
fried chicken, man.
true.
They got grilled chicken nuggets there.
Oh. Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, they got grilled nuggets.
Oh, I
my
better go
dude.
now.
Honestly, I would be more concerned about the owner right now than the.
All right,
house that I
so
went to.
so here's the
Yeah.
funny thing. Truett
yeah.
Cathy, the maker of Chick-fil-A, okay,
The founder?
the founder,
Okay.
was a family friend of mine, like our families.
Okay.
Oh,
My
That
family,
doesn't surprise me
Not
for
funny.
some reason.
They all know
Truett
each other
Cathy
down
was an
south.
amazing old
Yeah.
lonely gentleman. That's all he was. Like, it's really funny because he would actually come to, like, I remember him, like, as a child coming to Christmas and, like, just sitting in a corner and watching us all open gifts and just like,
This
oh,
isn't
that's really
true.
cool. No, 100%. 100%. The Chick-fil-A orphanage or whatever it is.
Chick-fil-A man touched you?
are you sure it wasn't the
think
current owner?
So Chick-fil-A
I think
runs...
there's no other reason for Twisted to know this guy's name. Because I'm the biggest Chick-fil-A fanboy I know, and I don't know the maker's name.
Yeah, so, no. So, the Chick-fil-A runs foster homes. And my uncle runs one of the foster homes. And he only lived like 10 miles from my uncle. So, he would come over Christmas because his kids were out doing whatever the fuck they were doing, not coming visit their billionaire father. So, he'd just come and hang out with Christmas and Thanksgiving, whatever holidays we had, and spend some time just because he wanted to be around a family, you know?
That's so sad.
Yeah, he was a really kind of a sad guy, but he was genuinely very interesting. And even if
Was
he
he
did something
gay?
I think
Wow.
I told this story before. At least to
I probably
me.
have told the story before, but because it's a kind of interesting thing that I knew a billionaire at some point in my life.
Honestly, I don't know if that makes it better or worse considering what the owner was arrested for.
Oh.
True Cathy
she was- What?
probably wasn't arrested for shit.
No, I think current owner, Heather Madhouze.
Well, I don't trust that last name anyways, but continue.
Yes, she was, like, a week ago arrested for molesting an underage girl.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Oh, and it's gay, too. Wow.
True
really think you
Cathy's
know a
rolling in his
franchise.
grave. God rest his soul.
You think Chick-fil-A is just repressing their inner gay
I
constantly?
mean,
They're
it's
super
the
closeted.
90s all over again, man.
What was the 90s for you? Because I don't know what you're talking
Lots
about.
of Power Rangers, but I would figure it's probably pretty just, I can't tell my parents for the gay community. Now it's like, Mom, Dad, I'm gay, and they're like, oh, thank God, at least you admit it to yourself. Jesus. It's like, because, so since we're on the gay topic somehow,
Somehow.
so my mom went to a friend's retreat. They go to a yearly thing at a lake over in Alabama somewhere, and they just have a girls' weekend. Well, one of the girls like puts her wine glass down. I'm guessing, and goes, "So I have
Just
some."
saying, you don't have
I'm
video
guessing-
footage.
I don't have video footage of this. Mom just calls me once a year and going, "I need 2 celebrity names because they do some kind of like game."
Okay.
And that's when I know she's on a trip. She's like, I need 2 celebrity names. Oh, you're at the lake. Okay. I think I gave her like Chuck Norris and like Weird Al Yankovic or some shit like that.
Good,
But,
good choices.
Good choices. But she's like, so we just found out that I'm gonna make up a name, Trevor. Trevor came out to us as gay. I don't know what to do. Like they're highly Christian. They think this is wrong, so on and so forth. And literally all the girls, Mom said, all the girls looked at her and went, "Yeah, are you just figuring this out?" Like all of her girlfriends are like, "Yeah, we knew your son was gay for years." Like one of them is our old preschool teacher because apparently I hung out with this kid. I don't fucking remember who he is. But he's like, "Oh yeah, I knew he was gay back in preschool or some shit or kindergarten." And she looks at my mom and goes, "I actually thought your son Hunter was gay as well." And I'm like, and I started thinking, I was like, I think this lady's like gauge on if they're being gay or not. If they like to play with Tonka trucks
Gay
or
gauge.
house, like I think that's her gauge. Like, do they like playing with sand and blocks or do they like playing house? 'Cause I love playing house. House is fun to play. Coming home and getting a martini. The girls there, I just say I want this. I think that was Jeannie. I'm thinking about actually. And then I beat my underage wife.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
I think I read somewhere that Georgia has like proportionally a lot more gays than the rest of the South does.
I could believe it because we have Atlanta.
There.
Are there
Atlanta-
many gay people in Atlanta?
Oh yes.
Like the last time I went to Atlanta, I just thought it was just a bunch
You
of
shook
black
hands
people.
with at least one gay person while you were up there.
You know, I've
I
been
didn't
thinking
shake
about
hands
moving to
with
Atlanta.
anybody.
He didn't
Huh?
shake hands with anyone. That's
Oh, you did.
what.
Whether you know it or not.
What do you mean
did.
I did?
Atlanta's
So,
a crazy place,
a
man.
gay-
A lot of
a
shit
gay-
happens.
Gay man came into your room at night and shook your hand.
He's
And
like,
that's all they did. Shook my hand.
it's like, oh shit, I gotta shake his hand. See, it just cuts to a scene of your like bed at profile. All of a sudden, you see a gay man rise up slowly on one side, shake your hand.
I
and
like how this
drift back
scene has
underneath.
cinematography.
they have a gay watch. What they do is they watch for new people coming to the city, and they just have to shake their hand. It's
I'm
compulsion.
new in town.
I'm new in town.
Oh god, this is gonna be interesting. It has nothing to do with social media.
Yeah, I think we leapfrogged from
Chick-fil-A.
like the fast food Twitter things, and then
here we
to
go.
Chick-fil-A.
I got a
and
topic
then
to get us back on track.
gay. Oh,
I can get us back on track right now. E-thoughts. They're
Right.
on
E-thoughts?
social media.
They are.
Oh, e-thoughts.
The whole people
Oh,
like
thoughts.
the people reporting them like to the IRS for getting all these like special snaps or like premium snaps and all that shit.
That happened months ago.
Yeah, it was so long ago, but we just started this podcast now, so e-thoughts.
I have no idea what this is about.
Because
I
you are an
honestly don't
e-thought.
have much to say about that.
I'm not sure how I could be any less of a thought than
I read
than I am.
I read a story, and it was like this guy pissed off that he paid this girl $500 to have lifetime access to her premium snap, and then the Thanos, like again, the snap happened, and IRS came down. He's like, I lost $500 because you assholes didn't just want to ruin a good thing. I'm like, shit, man, porn is free.
Right?
You can just find porn. I don't think you got to pay $500 for a lifetime snap of some random chick. Because that's infatuation at that point. Like, you just want to see her. No other woman can attract me but her. All these thousands and trillions of petabytes of porn out there, and you just want this one chick? Man, broaden your horizons, man. Just honestly. I can look up just some bullshit right now and find porn on it. You have a fancy, I can find what tickles it.
I don't know why this is such a passionate subject.
This is a very
for you.
passionate subject for him. He really cares about what people do in this privacy of their own home with their own money.
I want you to have the freedom
And their
to
own
look at
penis.
any kind of kink you want. No kink shame here, unless it's with kids. Then you go kill yourself. But animals are free game. They can't do shit.
God dang it!
Hell yeah.
I mean, they're your property. Who gives a shit?
Wow. Okay, we're gonna have like the FBI. We're gonna have child services. We're gonna have PETA. Everyone's.
Fuck PETA.
Oh yeah. Fuck PETA, man. I mean, do y'all know another organization that has like an 85 to 95% kill rate in their shelters? Or do you know any other organization that has that?
I don't keep
I
track
don't
of
actively
animal
look
kill
up
rates,
kill rate
no.
statistics.
I
Child
don't know
Protective
what's
Services.
happening right now.
I mean, to be
that's-
fair, Make-A-Wish Foundation, Make-A-Wish doesn't have a very high
Okay,
rate.
okay.
But
That's-
let's be honest.
That's because their entire thing is finding kids who are like fatally ill.
Technically still the truth, though.
Still a
Yes,
truth.
yes, technically still the truth, I suppose.
The Koala Podcast, bringing you nothing but the truth and only the truth. I'm a little retarded.
Lays is a thought. That's the absolute truth.
That is the meaning
That's
of
my
life.
truth.
The absolute pro-life lays the thought.
So when we brought up Instagram a while ago, I wanted to bring up something,
Okay.
which that was a while ago, but I'm
Oh,
still
yeah.
going for it anyway.
Let's go for it, man. What you got?
I, for one, am very proud of the esotericism of the Commander Radix Instagram.
Oh.
That had way too many syllables. What the fuck does that mean?
You know, don't
It
know what
means I like
esotericism
how the Commander Radix Instagram is its own little animal.
Oh yeah, that's fair. You just post a lot of your cat pictures of your cat.
And they're not even normal pictures.
No, they're not. They're terrifying. There was one post that you made. Hang on, let me see if I can find it real quick. And it was the most depressed thing I think I thought you were gonna off yourself that day. And it was this picture of you laying in your bed, just like pointing the camera at this weird angle toward this dimly lit room. And you said some shit, and I was like, "Are you okay, man?"
All right.
Hang on, let me see if I can find that real quick. Like, what actually did you say?
Yeah, this is something.
Hang on, here it is. He said,
That's a cat.
oh no, it was just a picture. You didn't say shit. And you said waking up is just so much
just
pain.
so much pain.
And I took a picture. I actually DM'd messaged you on Discord with the picture saying, "Dude, you okay?"
Are you okay, man? And it's like there's this filter that just makes it look drab.
It seems like a cry for help.
It
Oh my god,
does.
twisted.
Waking up is just so much pain. Liked by Weebot.
I
That
took
monster.
I took that picture when I just woke up. I didn't think through my actions, and I didn't know it was going to come off this way, but every time I look at this, I'm like, dear God.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Like, before that, we had two pictures of you wearing, like, your uniform, and the next one is, like, again, another military uniform, then waking up is just so much pain.
Pain? Yeah.
And then a picture of your weird bowl-cutting glasses.
Yeah, just a terrible, just random. I love my Instagram.
And then, hold
It's the
on,
only
let's go
good
through his, it's
Instagram.
not a long post history. We got a burger with a bite taken out of it at 1,000 pixels.
Right.
These things are the only reason I keep living. Oh, what's the next one? The most Rotterdam museum in the world, Rotterdam. I would hope so.
The most Rotterdam museum in the world. The Museum of Rotterdam.
And then a blurry ass picture of his cat. And then a Yahoo bottle. What's it say? Literally
Yahoo.
the best. Like, he's getting happier. Like, you can literally see him getting happier as it goes up.
Right?
Another blurry ass picture of his cat making, like, I think a racist face toward him. Like, it looks like he's trying to squint
What's a race? How does
like
a cat
racist
make a
face.
racist face?
Like, he's like squinting his eyes at you, like, I'm doing it too. Look at
Oh,
this.
he's making fun of you.
Making fun of you. And then,
my
like,
own
what'd
cat
you comment?
in
What'd you
my
comment?
own house.
This is a friend. No, that's a cat, Old Truck says. Commander Radix. He's a war hero. What the fuck is this? Hold on, and then you're like, the picture of your editing, I guess. Even though it bricks my computer, nothing beats the feeling of seeing a video rendering on the screen and a video uploading in the other. He's getting happier.
That's a
Look
normal.
at him.
That's a normal post. That's better.
This is the real profile picture, and it's just Ultrox's new merch. Old merch.
Old merch.
Just chilling with my hand on my bed when this whale walks over and just lands on it. You can't even see the cat in the picture, really. All you see is like this stump of an arm.
Right, I've lost my my hand to the void.
The war hero took his friend's hand, recolorized 1812 recolorized.
Right.
Oh shit! Like, it's the most like
It really is another world over there.
it's the most depressing kind of profile I think I've ever seen. It's definitely
hey,
better than mine
listeners.
though. Like, honestly, mine's just a bunch of trash.
Follow Commander Radix on Instagram.
Please.
This whole section of the podcast has just been a plug for it.
He only has 7 followers. He needs more. Guess how many koalas there are.
And guess how many of them have Instagram accounts?
Oh god.
I think I only made an Instagram account because I had to.
You had to. Why did you have to?
Like how you have to have a Facebook account to do certain things.
What do you have to have an Instagram account to do?
I don't remember. Why would I want an Instagram account?
That's an excellent question.
Okay,
So-
so What the fuck, Benny? One of my buddies, one of the guys I'm following, he has a picture of one of his cosplays of him and a stormtrooper, and I guess he's FaceTiming someone to show it, and he's blurred out the girl's cleavage as she's looking down.
Nice.
Like, hang on, I'm actually gonna just post this in the mod chat just so you guys can see this shit. Like, he literally took the time and went, no cleavage for you guys. I want to message it back going, jokes on you, I jerked off anyways.
Oh.
Let's see, let me post it real quick. There.
What? Oh. Hey.
All right.
That's just it. Like, you just to put a little like, no, you can't see that. Instagram's interesting. I ended up getting a lot of views whenever I like just post a video link here, and then I get a lot of spam from like, do you wanna like grow your YouTube channel? Not for you.
Yeah, I got a strange Japanese guy commenting on one of my photos that said like "interesting content!" ! And I replied, haha, thanks.
Haha, thanks.
Like the last one I
Interesting
posted
content.
was just a picture of chicken nuggets, okay? And I put,
Alright.
It's nugget time, my dudes. Watch, like, and subscribe for 10 years of the best nuggets you ever had, or some shit like that. Then link in bio. And then somebody posted me today, he's like, do you want to promote your YouTube channel? Yes, or, well, let me read this properly. Do you want to promote your YouTube channel? Yes, I am right person. I will provide best service from other seller. I hope you get satisfaction by my service. You can check out my Instagram profile, check services profile. You can feel free to contact me for more information. And I went, no, I just want to provide tasty chicken nuggets for all the hungry boys and girls of the world.
He
Right.
he just wants to satisfy you. Twisted.
Who is this guy? His name is Viral
Don't
Digital
say it.
Man Taker. That
Just give
works.
him a
You just
shout-out.
you just doxed them, you bastard.
Doxed, just reading the username doxed him.
He charges $85 fucking dollars.
That's a steal.
And it's not like me advertising off YouTube Promote is doing anything. Let me check that again real quick while I'm here. Is it doing anything now to raise the price?
What?
Like, I'm really curious. It's
Anyone
like
else
$5 a
have any
day or some
social
shit.
media points to make?
What's that?
Lazy as a thought, I think is a good way to wrap up.
Hey.
All right,
I have
so
an
I guess
Instagram account.
Vape
Sorry.
Nation, my dude. Come on, Vape Nation.
I don't know why I have an Instagram account because I've never. This is the first time that I've said aloud that I have an Instagram account. I never put it in any of. I've never linked to it in a video or anything.
Ultra.
It's just
I'm
like-
already following you. What you got on here?
No one besides the koalas know that I'm on Instagram.
Guess who's a chili boy? Those are some sick ass shoes
What
you got
the-
on. Look at that blue box in the background. Wonder what's in there.
I will fucking tear your head off. This is not amusing.
Oh look, here's some of the douchebag.
Also, this is
little,
no
like,
longer a
circle
visual
one.
podcast. Hey, stop.
Is
This
that-
needs to stop.
Is that a? Green?
I have no intention on putting half of the stuff Twisted's talking about into the editing that into the video.
Well, fine. Fuck you too.
What's going on, bud?
Look,
All
it's
right,
Snake
and-
Boy.
I'm recording something.
Editor's note, cut that out.
Stop.
Jesus.
I swear I
All
did.
right, we
I didn't
can-
do it.
So, any subtopics we want to talk about? Anyone have anything they want to talk about not related to social media?
I think we've done that most of the podcast.
Well, like outside of the context of the, we're new conversation.
We'll let Drake
Oh, we
pull it
shut
something.
off social media?
Yeah, down social media to take off this whole thing. Just down with it all.
Well,
That's something I don't like.
I
Especially
don't care.
Like,
I was going to go back to social media.
especially Facebook.
All right.
Facebook in particular. Social media itself is causing a bout of depression in a lot of people because like, oh, all these people are showing all their great life, and like you look at it and compare your life to that, going, oh, my life's shit. It brings depression. I don't like social media because it puts people in their best light, and doesn't show the bullshit. So people like think that's all they do in their life is this great shit, and all they're doing is nothing. I don't like social media for that very reason.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, yeah. But nobody wants to hear your sad shit on Twitter or whatever, so
That's true.
I mean, yeah.
I think a reasonable person would be aware of all that, but
When was like?
I guess
let me
a
go-
lot
let
of
me
kids
actually go to
don't.
my Facebook. When was the last time I actually posted? I know my profile picture is one from like high school. I've never felt the need to change it.
I changed my Facebook account from an Ultrax Infinity one to a personal one, and then a bunch of people started adding me. It's like nobody cared about Ultrax Infinity, but
Nobody cared
No one
until I
cared
took
who
off
I
the
was
mask.
until I took off the mask.
I took off the mask.
Am I?
Now, like, people from high school could find me, and I don't want that.
Right.
Oh, guys, I just found something out. Erica's logged
What'd
into
you
my
find out?
Erica's logged into my Facebook on my phone.
Haha.
What?
Hmm.
What does this mean?
I could post anything on in her behalf.
Post. That's, you like farts.
I'm just gonna post a picture of chicken nuggets.
Oh, that's innocent enough.
Right.
I was gonna say that just yesterday, I took a look at my Twitter account, and I took a big long sigh, and I'm like, why is this a thing? Why am I on Twitter?
Right.
I should just shut it down.
What's weird is I had the same exact reaction, but at the same time, I never shut up on Twitter.
If you have like a lot to say and people to listen, then Twitter's good.
Well, I have a lot to say. I don't have a lot of people to listen.
All right, my last
actually thought-
post. Hell,
When
I
I should
actually still
stop-
have the Extra Life banner up from the very first time I had Extra Life. Holy shit.
God damn it, Twisted.
Oh god, it's mixing in other people's tags. When was the last time I fucking posted?
What were you gonna say, Radix?
Right. I was thinking I should stop tweeting so often because half the time I do these long threads and I realized I could just make that a vlog. I could just make that a quick little video to upload it to YouTube where more people will see it and I get money off of it as opposed to just screaming into the void that is Twitter. So I'm trying to reshape how and why I use Twitter so often into actual content.
That's fair. That makes sense.
When I stopped. Fuck me. I get we're talking about it, so I'll talk about it anyway. I stopped making update videos on my channel. I decided definitively I will no longer make an update video about anything because I'd come to the realization that nobody fucking cares. So
Oh.
We want
make it?
content. That's all we want from you.
just make the funnies, and if people find the funnies, then they laugh. But if people find my update video, nobody's gonna care.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody gain. I wonder if anybody's gained followers or subscribers off an update video.
Exactly. If you have some kind of audience that is looking for updates, then that's fine. But if you're me, then no.
No.
Who cares?
We are reaching that
What's
fresh
weird is-
hour mark. But anyways,
Well, we still have a few more segments to go through once we finish up this social media discussion.
I've promised the
But
wife. I've promised the wife things.
But it's funny because I actually like watching update videos.
Oh.
I like to hear people talk about their thought process on stuff and what they're planning to do. I like to see the gears turning in people's heads. And I think that's why I can watch a lot of update videos no matter how old they are.
Actually,
And I like to talk about things like that would go into an update video, but just as soon as it's released, that's when the depression sets in.
Oh.
Right.
So I kind of see my Twitter as I post updates there, and I was like, they're again serving not much of a purpose. So what is my Twitter used for?
all right.
Ultrox, do you have anything more to say on that?
No, because now this is an update video.
No, this is an update video. Alright, which is funny, because that goes into like a subtopic I wanted to talk about, and that was Ultrox is now tackling the final episode of The Walking Dead.
Oh,
Hey!
That's a thing. So, how does it feel to like be reaching the ending of like the staple series of the Ultrox Infinity channel?
It is weird. I feel like once it ends, I'll end.
He'll just
Jesus
cease,
Christ.
He'll just cease to exist. And or murder himself. I don't know. You know, is it? What do you guys want to be murder if you're doing it yourself?
It
I
is
had
very
this, like-
surreal.
Yeah, I had this looming dread when it came upon the last episode of Kotawa Shoujo, because that was like, that had been with my channel since the beginning, and then I had dragged it on so long, but it was finally over, and like, I didn't know what to do.
He didn't know what to do with himself. Existential crisis.
It'll definitely leave it'll leave a hole in my channel and in my life.
Oh,
But I think it's for the best. It needs to end.
right. That's fair. It's been going on forever. You could do the, did you do the, what was it? The one that was like several different people, something days, is like the first 100 days or something like that.
Yeah. The DLC?
Yeah, have you done that one?
Yeah, I think I did. I think I did videos on it.
Oh,
I've done so many I don't even remember.
right.
It's been a long
That
time.
means
Yeah.
now it's finally time to do Michonne.
Oh God. I mean, I could. It's not part of the canon. I literally just today found a game that could be a replacement for the Walking
Oh.
Do you want to spoil it on this podcast or not?
Dead. I don't care. It's because it looks. I like to do dumb video games nowadays. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
Oh,
Right.
yes. Yeah.
There's the Planet of the Apes adventure game.
Oh my god.
Okay. That's going to fill the
where is
void from Walking Dead.
Maybe. There
That's
it is.
wonderful.
Well, that is certainly a
I'm
thing.
scouting.
He's keeping an eye
Michonne is a
out.
possibility. There's a couple other Telltale games. I probably wouldn't do Batman because actually I've played the Batman, the Telltale game, off camera.
Oh,
I did it just
wow.
for fun.
fun. Wow, imagine
Too many
that.
people
Playing
could do
video
What a
games for
concept.
fun.
I had almost forgotten about that.
I just
I need to
assume
send you a video.
I just assume Radix's life is one long, painful school day. A single day. That's his entire life. Just a single school day.
School day.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I think this could be really deep though. Beyond our understanding.
I want to hear Dreadcore explain to me what my daily life looks like. What's my schedule, Dreadcore?
That's what I imagine. I obviously don't know what your schedule is.
Right. Well, give me your imagination. What do you imagine it to be?
Okay. Radix gets up from his bed.
That's assumed.
That's assumed.
I mean, let's be clear. Not everyone gets up
If he
from their bed in
didn't
the
get up,
morning.
that'd be a bad day.
yeah.
Radix gets up. I imagine he probably goes straight to the bathroom to like get cleaned up and everything. Unlike some people, he probably goes, just gets everything done right away.
What are you insinuating?
I'm insinuating that he's orderly and clean.
Well, that's true.
And then he would go back out, and he probably checks something on his computer. I assume. I mean, like I always imagine people just like check their computer or phone in the morning for like messages and stuff. Because does anyone not do that nowadays? I suppose. I guess old people. My grandma probably doesn't. Well, anyway. Then I imagine he has a minor existential crisis over something he sees.
It's too
That's
real.
a mood.
Then I mean, I guess when he's working, when he's when the school's in session, I suppose he goes to school and teaches classes for his teachers, who I guess just have him teach for them, and then he spends multiple hours a day just writing up.
Jerking it.
Yes. He just jerks for the next 8 hours, then he goes to sleep and then repeats it. That's exactly what happens.
No YouTube content creation is done. It's just straight.
No
8
time,
hours.
just jerking it.
No. He does. You do most of his videos. We don't see his lower body. I'm just saying.
Oh, he's
That's very
multitasking.
It's a god dang it! It's a simultaneous multitasking thing.
When does completion happen, though? At the end of the video, or
Oh no! It's
when he uploads it?
It's actually It's actually when he uploads it. He has to actually render the video, and then when the moment that the upload bar on YouTube gets 100%, that's when completion happens.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What an interesting day I have. So, out of curiosity, do you think school is in session on July 21st? On June 21st?
Oh no, not right now. No, I wouldn't. I'm just saying, in like before. Obviously, not right now. It wouldn't be in session. I don't know what you do when you don't work and/or learn.
I thought teachers stayed in school all summer.
Right?
I mean, I don't think he's a teacher yet, so we go with
I
no.
actually have my teacher's license.
Oh, you have a
now.
teacher's license? Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
am a
teach me
licensed
how to
boy.
Dougie?
I don't know how to Dougie. That's not what my major was in. That's not in my jurisdiction.
The only school he's not licensed to teach at is the School of Rock.
School of Hard
Yeah.
Knocks.
So,
So how accurate was that?
well, that was creepily accurate. That was 100%, including the whole 8-hour session thing. Waiting till the YouTube upload bar finishes. Simultaneously while recording.
Simultaneous completion.
Well, that's
So I guess something I need to bring up is that Transformers Lore is returning, which is interesting because the first episode of the podcast was nothing but me crapping on Transformers people. I like everyone to understand that in the 1 week that happened between last podcast and this podcast, I managed to not only do a 180-degree stance on Transformers, I also created 2 different videos hyping up a video in which I announced that Transformers Lore is back, then make that video where I announced Transformers Lore is back, and not only wrote out, recorded, edited, rendered, and uploaded a whole 35-minute Transformers Lore video that will be out by the time this podcast is out. So within 1 week, a complete 180.
That is
Also, the same thing happened on Commander's Cabin 1, which was recorded the same day as the first Lazy Koalas podcast. I say in my announcement video for Transformers Lore that some time had took place between me recording the podcast and me making this video. Like 1 or 2 days passed between the two. So it was a very interesting... Radix has had a big week.
A lot of personal growth. No, I've been following this along, and it's been quite the roller coaster.
It's a very weird roller coaster.
Luckily, I think the people who watch your Transformers content probably aren't watching this or these things,
yeah,
True.
that's true.
so they don't know how much you hate them. How you almost destroyed what they love.
I don't hate them. I've been
I
trying
know.
to do damage control like the past
He
giving them
doesn't
Transformers
hate them.
content.
He just hates what they represent and everything they do in their life. That's all.
You know, that's partially true.
No. Okay.
No, he loves you. Don't listen
Yes,
to him.
you specifically.
I certainly
The guy sitting
love
right
anyone
there.
who's
Not the girl,
listening
the guy,
to this
right there.
podcast. If you're listening to the Lazy Koalas podcast, you are top tier.
Unless your name's Bob.
I'd even go as far as to say I have some love in my heart for you. I don't give that out very often.
I'm a bit on the fence, you know. Yeah.
Cody, what do you have to say to the listeners out there?
I don't have anything to say.
Damn, that's cold.
Cody hasn't had anything to say for the past 45 minutes, roughly.
Pretty
Right.
much. Like I said, I'm not involved with social media, so nothing really to say about it.
That's fair.
We're off social media now.
Oh,
Anything else you want to cover, Cody?
no.
So question, Cody. Did you at all hear the entire conversation we had about Radix's daily 8-hour sessions?
No.
Okay, just check it.
Fair.
All right. Do we
So
we
you
have anything?
at least 2 Transformers videos coming out a month now.
Oh.
2 plus.
I'm looking at my different series and looking at my upload schedule, and I just don't know what I'm going to do because I'm looking at maybe doing Transformers Lore on Saturdays every 2 weeks. But I'm also doing a review series that's monthly on the Transformers comic series coming out. But also, they've announced a new Transformers comic series is starting up in September, and I want to do a review series on that, which makes it 2 monthly Transformers comic review series. Plus, they also announced a new G.I. Joe series that I want to cover. So, that's like 4 specifically Hasbro Universe videos series with a Transformers Lore being every 2 weeks.
It's turning into a real content block.
Yeah, so I might have to, turn the dials a little bit more and try to see which combination really works the best. But, yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to start a new golden age where I talked in Commander's Cabin where I said, like, in an idea world, I am doing every series I've ever done before and just doing more stuff. I'm doing everything I've done before. And I realized, why can't I just do that? Why can't I do edited game videos? Why can't I do just commentary and vlogs? Why can't I do Transformers lore and some comic review stuff? And now I'm like, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to gather the best alongside of the worst that I still like to make. I like to make content, even if it's not all quality. It's not supposed to be all quality, but like, if it's poor quality, I at least try to get a point out there, a point I want to make. But I don't know. I'm trying to build up a new golden age.
The
Fully
golden
realize the
age of
Commander Radix
Commander
channel.
Radix.
Commander Radix's final form. That's what we're building up to.
Oh, your final form? There's
My
nothing
final
beyond
form.
this. Just gonna die.
I'm gonna die. Yeah.
It'll
Like-
be perfect.
like a-
There'll
like
be
a-
nowhere else to go.
Like a butterfly, he'll come out of his cocoon and then he'll live for a little while and he's gonna die. End. Finished.
Oh, no.
Terrible. Cody.
I was a lot happier, and I think in the moment, I felt better when I was doing like 5 videos a week or whatever. I was in blissful ignorance, but I think my content since then has improved greatly. Just the quality video by video, so I'm in a happy place.
Yeah, your videos, I think, have a lot of the laughs in them. That Scooby-Doo one
funny
especially
ha-has.
was... the Scooby-Doo one is a classic I need to rewatch more often. Have you watched the Scooby-Doo one, Cody?
The Scooby-Doo what?
Ultrax's Scooby-Doo video.
No.
Amazing.
Yep, that's
What's the
extent
last
of
video
his-
you've even watched of us in general, Cody?
One of Twisted's TwistedReads.
That's the kind of content that Cody likes.
That's the core audience.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the only reason I watch it is because you asked me my opinion on it.
What was the last one you watched on your own accord?
I don't remember.
Did you
Probably
watch?
when the Lazy Koalas was still alive.
Did you watch the newest Primus Picks where I shout out your video?
No? What video? You mean the ones from a year ago?
Wow, he's just way out of touch. So out of touch.
What?
I can only assume that there's a wall between Cody and any content that has anything to do with Radix. There's just a wall. At least 18 inches thick.
I guess I don't really watch too many YouTube videos other than the actual channels that I watch.
Yes, he doesn't watch many YouTube videos other than the ones he watches.
I don't. The core ones that I watch, I don't really watch anything much other than that.
Oh,
Right,
that's fair.
Like,
Anything else we want to hit on?
Probably. I want to hit on you, baby.
I want to hit on
if I can
you.
raise alphabet, P and I together.
Oh God.
Think that would work on you?
Probably not.
Wow.
I'm very
That's
content
my go-to
with the,
line.
with the current alphabet configuration. Ladies and gentlemen at home, if you have anything you want to hear the Koalas talk about, a topic, or you have a question for us, or for any one of us, please tweet at us with hashtag AskLazyKoalas. I doubt many people will do this, but I'm leaving this open because I have dreams and I want to fulfill them. So if you have a question, we will do this segment on every episode of the Lazy Koalas podcast. We're here, and we hope you're listening.
Yeah, I mean, basically at this point, if you tweet a question to us, we will answer it. You could ask whether Ultrax is circumcised. We would probably answer
what is
that.
the
Good.
meaning of life?
Yes.
So, plugs. Let's go around and plug whatever we're working on. I want to plug that this Friday, it's already out by the time this episode is released, but I'm releasing a video called Why I Love Skyrim. It's a little passion project I did where I just gush about Skyrim. If you don't like Skyrim or don't like hearing people talk about Skyrim, that video is obviously not for you. But Why I Love Skyrim is a video I put some effort in. It was something I really did just out of pure energy, and it's been a while since I've had a video like that. So check that out. It should be out by the time this podcast is out. And if it's not, then horrible mistakes have been made.
If you don't want to
Ultrax.
listen to pure passion from Commander Radix, why are you here?
Right. Ultrax, do you have anything you want to plug?
The episode 14, or video 14, slash... New Walking Dead video is going to be out by the time this is up.
Good job counting.
It's the titles of those are very confusing because in game there's episodes.
There's
so I have to
episodes
call them
and-
videos.
Yeah.
Number 13 is out right now, and 14 will also be out by the time this goes up.
Links to everything will be in the description.
Unless he forgets,
And if you want to watch all 100 parts of my Walking Dead series, go ahead.
Is there actually 100 parts? Are there 100 parts now?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, there's like 20 plus per season. So yeah, probably. Yeah, a lot.
Dreadcore, do you have anything you want to plug?
Only your butt. Wait, what? I didn't say that.
Cody, do you have anything you want to plug?
No.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Lazy Koalas podcast, either watching it on YouTube or listening to the MP3 link provided in the description. Subscribe to the Lazy Koalas if you have not yet. Follow us on Twitter for updates with the Lazy Koalas, our new content that's coming out, and retweets for the new content made by every member of the Lazy Koalas. Today's Koalas links to their channels are in the description. And yeah. Oh, a Discord server. We have a Discord server. Link is in the description. If you want to chill out with us, give us any memes. We do have a meme channel. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.